Hey, fifth and sixth graders, it's Mrs. Fondra here. And today, our bell ringer has this wonderful piece by Salvador Dali called The Persistence of Memory. And if you look at it, it's kind of unusual. There's melting clocks everywhere. You have no idea where you are. It's kind of surreal is the word we use for that, because it's something that could maybe happen in a dream. So take a dive looking at this one. And the words that we're going to use for this piece today are contrast and emphasis, two of my favorites that we talk about in art. So the first question is, or first statement, tell me where there is contrast. So that's where there maybe is something very light next to something very dark, or something with vertical lines next to something with horizontal lines. It's when these two very different ideas are kind of smashed together. So it causes that kind of drama when you're looking at a piece. It's not all just like green. It's like green and red. There's contrast, right? There's no green and red really to talk about in this one. That's just an example. And emphasis, again, is that thing that catches your eye. So there could be emphasis on a lot of different things in this piece, depending on what your eye looks at first and what kind of draws you in. So when you look at this piece of art, tell me what catches your eye, what has emphasis, and why. Okay. So if you say the clock because it's melting, there are 3 melting clocks, so you need to be specific which one catches your eye. This might be one of those times you talk about contrast, because contrast kind of catches your eye too, usually. So you might want to use contrast in your answer for emphasis. How crazy is that, right? So if you have any questions about this one, it's a fun piece to look at, to talk about. So I'm looking forward to see what you have to say about it. All right. Questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. Looking forward to seeing what you come up with. Happy typing.